Welcome to another Illustrator tutorial. I'm Karina Gardner and I'm so excited to have you here learning Illustrator. This is just a quick 3-minute tutorial. As you are getting used to Illustrator, I know that the Illustrator can feel a little bumpy sometimes. I think you are going to love this because it's just a simple 3-minute quick bite of Illustrator. So don't get overwhelmed. It's going to be great. Now, before we get started, make sure that you are part of my courses VIP group. You can join at karinagardner.com by clicking on free VIP. I send out either free videos, new tutorials, like a number of different things go out to that group, including information about my Ink Club membership, which so many people love, and I love, Design Boot Camp, and other educational programs. So go check that out. All right, today we are going to be talking about the warp tool. So this is really fun. We're going to go ahead and create a rectangle in Illustrator. Now, if you haven't opened up Illustrator, go check my tutorials on getting started. So opening up an Illustrator file and setting up your workspace. Okay, so here is my rectangle, just building something really quick like this. You can do the same, and you can change the color by coming over, double clicking on your fill, changing the color here. If you want no stroke like me, all you have to do is bring your stroke forward and click on this little white box with the red line through it to be like none. So it's nothing is going to be there. Okay. All right. While you're still highlighted, and you can do that by going to your selection tool and making sure that you are highlighted on this rectangle, we're going to go warp it. Okay. So we're going to go to Effect, Warp, Arc, and this will bring up this window for me. Okay. So it has an automatic, it's going to probably do 50%. But you can take this and change it. You can already see what cool things you can do with it, especially with typography. Yes, you can warp your type, and with cool shapes that you're working with. You can also kind of move things around. I use this for some of my hand doodling stuff because then I can warp things to get them back into the shape I need them to be. You can also change them horizontally here or vertically, okay? So this is awesome. You can see how you can really do a lot with this, especially if you play around with it and kind of see what it can do. And that's it. Simple, right? So go ahead and push OK. Now, one thing you'll notice is I pushed OK and there is a highlighted box here. That's your original box. So it's still defaulting to that box. If you want the shape to be this shape, you need to expand it. So I'm going to select it, make sure you're highlighted, and do an Object Expand Appearance. Now by doing that, now you can see that the blue highlight lines and anchor points are around this new shape. This is the new shape that is sitting here. You can't go back and get that rectangle to begin with. Does that make sense? So if you have an intricate shape that you've been working with, make sure and copy and paste it so you have an original somewhere on your artboard. And when you mess around with the other piece, if you make a mistake, you still have your original sitting there that you can copy and paste and use again. Okay, pretty simple, right? Make sure and go check out that Courses VIP at karinagardner.com. I would love to see you in any of my programs and get to know you a little bit better, and I will see you soon.